Hi, I'm Anthony from Learning to Play the Guitar. In this video I'm going to show you how to play the song Caught by the River by Doves. This song was featured on their 2002 album The Last Broadcast, which was #1 in the UK, and it's one of my favourite albums too. If you're enjoying the video so far, please like and subscribe, and you can check out more guitar lessons and my books at my website learningtoplaytheguitar.net. The first guitar you hear in the song is the main rhythm part, played on an acoustic guitar of course, with the capo at fret 4. And it's based around these three basic chord shapes with the capo at fret 4. The idea of an E major chord, a D major chord, and an A major chord. So the core of the song is fairly simple, but the main challenge here is the strumming variations and the chord variations that are used throughout the song. This song is in the type signature of 12/8, which means there's 4 groups of 3 in the bar, giving us the feel of 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And so then the strumming pattern will fit into that in a convoluted sort of way. Sounding a bit like this for bar 1, we're going to have down, up, 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 down. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting like that. And that sort of basic premise is used throughout the rest of the song as well, driving the rhythm forward. So in the second bar of the song, it's the same chords starting off, and we're also going to change halfway through from the normal E chord to a thing called E sus4, which I play by simply adding my little finger down here on the G string on fret 2. Hopefully you can see that there, just on the diagram it'll pop up anyway. So the second bar is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, where I added my little finger on for the second half of the bar there. The third bar is still sitting on E, again, but more strumming variations, but very similar. So we start off with good old down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Little finger in for the E sus4 again, with that pattern now going down, up, down. And the final one, I'll keep going here just on this one chord intro, is E again, but just sitting on the one chord, and down, up, 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 down. So altogether it sounds like this. Slow down. Down, up, 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 down. Second one. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Bar 3. Down, up, 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 down. Last one. Down, up, 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 down. The intro continues, but now it'll actually go into the chord sequence used throughout the verse and the choruses. So there's a bit of bass in here which helps to push things along as it builds up. But the rhythm here is again very similar. So the chord here is the E chord with a little finger on fret 2 down the bottom, which is an E add 9 or an E add 2, giving us this nice jangly sort of sound. And then here the strumming is very similar to the start. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Slightly different ending there. Now we go to D, but not normal D major, but D sus2. So we lose this bottom finger here. Just 2 fingers. Again, similar strumming. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Just to be careful that we're not strumming these top bass strings here so it doesn't get mushy like that. That's the main thing we're keeping clear here. Then A chord, just a normal plain old A for this section here, boring old A major, and I like to do A with the first finger in the middle so I can go from D, while keeping that first finger there, to A. And strumming here is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we had a triple up there in the middle with the down, up on the off beats there. Next chord we go back to E, but now we're going to add our little finger down the bottom onto fret 2 for the E. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, which we used earlier just on the regular E chord back at the start. So the verse finally kicks in here, same chord sequence though, basically, but there's more variations, so singing kicks in, starting back with E again. First bar is actually the same rhythm he used prior to the section when the bass came in, actually, something repeats the same, amazingly, but just E. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. And then when we go to D, we don't just sit on the D chord, we're going to move some notes around here, which is quite nice and interesting. We have the D major, D sus2, lose the bottom finger, D major 9, sort of, where we have just 2 fingers, and a D6, 9, I suppose, which is just 1 finger. So we have this little melody hiding in there. And so the strumming here is, for each chord, down, up, change, up, down, that last chord, down, down, down. So again, one more. So that's a pretty cool way to make your D chord interesting. Then we go to A again, and again now there's a little variation here. We've got A major going to an A sus2, which is where we lose the bottom finger. Pretty easy thing to do. We stick it back down. So here the strumming is this pattern again, based around that main core idea of down, up, and then we have this down, up, the triple up where the finger comes off, and we stick it back down for the remaining down, up, down, up. So that's the A, jumping into back to the E again, and again just little variations here, but again the same core idea. E, it's going to go to E sus4 again. E is down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That last half being the sus4 guy. Second half of the first verse can also be used in the chorus, and the chorus he varies it quite a bit as well, but if you want to use this as a template for the chorus, that will work quite well also. So here we have E, adding our little finger on the bottom string there, going to the E add 9. And the strumming here is E, down, up, little finger, down, up, down. Then we go D, and there's going to be a D, and a D sus2 variation. So we've got D, down, down, finger off now, triple up, down, up, down. I'll do that smoothly. D and then D sus2, down, down, down. Approximately that. And the final line of stuff here, I have A back to the E, but the A is doing the A to the A sus2 thing, up and down, or on and off and on. Anyway, so here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that last little group there, I took the finger off again, but it's the same basic down, up, strumming pattern that's used throughout the song. And then the final bit before the chorus kicks in is back to plain old E, doing this pattern which we have used combinations of throughout the song so far. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then yeah, into the chorus. Now if you find all that to be a bit convoluted, a simple way to play this song if you wanted to strip it back to the basic chord, I would basically use E, the D sus2 I think sounds the best, and then A. If you want to sing and play without worrying about all these little strumming variations, I'd just stick with the really simple down, up. For every bar. So my simple version would be down, up, down,